Baba Booey.
Hey there! So recently I've been interested in getting a new hobby, which is butterfly knife flipping, or the art of balisong. After seeing some videos, I thought, hey, that looks pretty cool. How hard can it be? I want to be cool too. So I decided to buy one and see if I can learn how to flip it well within a week. Now, I had never even held a butterfly knife, much less used one, and butterfly knives have blades because they're knives. So obviously I got a trainer and not an actual butterfly knife. I set aside time every day to practice for 30 minutes, but I also practiced outside of that time, so I would say I practiced about 45 minutes to an hour every day. So this is my journey of trying to learn to flip and do tricks with a butterfly knife in 7 days. Hey there, welcome to the channel. This is Caleb Unboxes. The package just arrived today from Amazon, and let's just get right into it. Here I am opening the package. I take out my cutting utensil, but quickly realize that I did not need it and rip into the package like a bag of Doritos. The trainer that I got is from Squid Industries, and it is called the Squiddy Bee. So, insert Squid Game joke. So I think that the white is the side that the blade is supposed to be sharp, and then the one without the white part is the dull side. So I think I'm supposed to hold it like this. I should probably watch instructions on how to do this. And watch instructions I did. I began watching a video by the beautiful Mike Shake on butterfly knife tricks with no experience, and I decided to kind of copy that idea. Some basic information about balisong flipping is that there are two sides: the bite handle, which has the sharp side of the blade, and the safe handle, which has the blunt side of the blade. If none of that made sense to you, here's a graph. The first trick I learned was the basic open. The basic open is holding the knife by the safe handle, flipping the knife out, turning it around, kind of hitting it on your knuckles with the non-sharp side, and then flipping it open. On this one, you hit your knuckles a lot when you flip it out, but it gets better the smoother you are. I also tried to learn another move called the Y2K, but I wasn't quite ready for that yet. On the second day, I made a lot more progress. I was already seeing a lot of improvement with my open because it was becoming a lot smoother and I was hitting my knuckles a little less harder. Today was also the day I learned the Y2K. To do the Y2K, you need to start by holding the bite handle upside down and flipping it around your thumb and catching it on the other side. And I was determined to learn it today. This one was a bit harder than the last move, just a little bit. And I dropped the knife probably 30 times. It was tough, but eventually I got it and it became a lot smoother. As a side note, I also learned the basic knife closing move, which is pretty much the same thing as the open, but opposite and flipping it closed. On the third day, I was getting really smooth on the open and the close, and the Y2K was getting better too. I tried to learn a new trick called the wrist pass, which is a way to open the knife by holding onto the bite side, but if you do the basic open while holding the bite side, the blade will cut your knuckles up, which is not ideal. So the wrist pass is a way to open with the bite handle, but keeping it from touching your hand by flipping your wrists in a way that passes the momentum in the other direction to move past your hand into the open position. But for some reason, while I was learning this, it just didn't quite click, and I couldn't figure out quite how to do it, and I spent a lot more time than I would like to admit rewatching the movement. I was not very good at this move. Although my cat thought I was, apparently. I didn't make a lot of progress on this trick, but I was determined to learn to get it right. I had been watching a bunch of different tutorials on how to do beginner tricks, and in a few of them I had heard whispers and mere murmurs and mutterings of a trick called the helix. And by golly, I was going to learn it by the time my week was up. Today I had my mindset in learning the helix, the ultimate flip, the trick of all trades, one might say. But the helix is a trick that is a combination of 3 tricks: the Y2K, the Zen rollover, and the index rollover. There was one problem. I didn't know the index rollover or the Zen rollover yet, so unfortunately I had to put the helix on hold to learn those tricks. The index rollover done in the helix is done by doing a Y2K but landing it so that your index finger is on the outside of the handle, then flipping it around your index finger, which then leads into the Zen rollover, which you do by repeating the Y2K but with a wrist pass at the end. It was simple. I spent the rest of the day learning those 2 tricks before I moved on to the helix. It was helix day, baby. So in order to do the helix, you have to do a Y2K rollover followed by an index rollover, then a Zen rollover. Okay. This one, being the hardest trick I had learned thus far, took some time. But eventually I was able to do it very slowly. It's okay though, because I still had 2 more days in order to get this trick done. Today was the day we grind. It was my last chance to practice the helix and use all the information I had learned from Mike Shake. I had the ultimate grind set and practiced for a lot longer than the other days. I probably spent like 2 hours practicing. I was flipping and dipping all day long. Honestly, I don't really have a lot to say other than that I was preparing for. It was day 7, and this was the day that I had to perform the helix. A week long of hard work showcased in one 5-second move. I had to channel my inner Mike Shake and think about what he said. What was it again?
Practice is the only way to make complicated things become easy.
Oh my god, he's so inspiring. Here we go. This one's for you, Mike. Okay, here we go. I had done it. I had achieved the impossible. I had reached the pinnacle of balisong flipping, and my hard work had finally paid off. And it felt so good. And I was one step closer to being a DEFCON 2 level threat to the US government. In honor of completing this task, I wanted to watch this video of 24 levels of balisong flipping. Now, I'm thinking since, I'm not that good at the helix yet, maybe I'll be level, I'm thinking 18, maybe even 19, but, let's just get into it and see.
Hey, my name is Corbin Lovins. I am a balisong flipper. I won the 2019 Bally Comp Championship.
Whoa! Huh? Bounce? Oh my, you can do 2? No. How is he doing that? Now hold on. That does not seem safe. Butterfly knife flipping is a really cool hobby that takes a lot longer than a week to get really good at, but it's very rewarding seeing the progress you make. And honestly, I'm happy with the progress I've made. In between the process of filming and editing this video, I've since bought 2 more butterfly knife trainers. I think I have an addiction. Please help me, I'm running out of money. The bank is gonna repossess the phone! I've linked some of the tutorials I watched in the description, because they explain things a lot better than I can, so go check them out if you're interested. If you made it this far in the video, thank you so much for watching. You are an insane person, and I love ya. If you liked the video, it would be much appreciated if you liked and subscribed. And as always, stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next one.